Now, talking of men and matchmaking, we put so much emphasis on landing a man, but what about those men that we just want to get rid of? Jennifer Aniston has said today that when it comes to showing a man you're not interested, actions speak louder than words. She said, "I've never gone as far as pretending to be deaf to avoid a guy, but I do remember once going to the bathroom and never coming back." Now, surely none of us would ever be that ill-mannered, would we, Mel?
A little bit mean.
Yeah.
You know, why didn't she just say, "I don't like you"?
Because some people aren't as capable of being as admirably straightforward as you, Melanie. That's why.
Have you ever done it, Mel? Have you ever sat down and said, "You and me"?
Yeah,
not
of course
gonna
I
work.
have.
Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah, but do they accept that? Because some men will just think, oh, she does, really. Yeah, she's just playing hard to get.
Yeah.
Well, that in itself is quite attractive, I think, when a guy's persistent, but you have to like him a little bit.
Well, you know what? I've done that thing of, you know, it's just, to be honest with you, I really like you, but I just don't fancy you. And the bloke has gone, well, that's quite good, because I don't really fancy you either. And then I really fancy him. And I sit there going, no, you do fancy me. And he's gone, no, really, you don't really do anything for me.
That's why I've ended up being with people that I shouldn't have been with for far too long, because, remember I've told you about Wood and Mouse? Because, just a little nickname that I have for someone. Yeah, I'll tell you later. Because I just didn't have... I just used to look at that little face and know that I should say, look, this is wrong for me, but I couldn't. So I ended up just, you know, living with him for about 900,000 years. or in the past, even, dare I say it, way before this current time in my life, actually even having to do jiggy jigs with somebody just because I felt that I couldn't get out of it.
Oh, now that's bad.
Denise!
That is really... I wouldn't even admit that.
I'm not saying that they were complete and utter mingers, but because I didn't know how to get out of the situation,
Because
I thought, oh,
then
might as
you
well
do
go on,
go,
just get
I'm
on
going
with
to
it.
the bathroom and don't come back. You don't get... Oh,
you can't do jiggy with someone just for the sake of it.
Why?
Unless they're really, really good.
Well, they might have been really fit as well. I mean, that you know.
helps.
I've done that thing where I'm at the bar with someone. Actually, I said wine bar earlier and she laughed. So
Wine bar. Who says wine bar?
Discotheque.
Discotheque and wine bar. Who says that?
Did you invite him back to yours for a fondue?
A fondue. No, but I've been at the bar with someone where I thought, oh, you know, I don't fancy him, and I have done that. I'm just going to the ladies, and then I've not come back.
Oh, you see, I think that's mean.
No, because some blokes just, you know, it's not. I can't turn around and go, look, love, seriously, you're not. I don't fancy you. You're ugly and your breath smells.
Some men don't get the message, though.
No, I've been there with that. I did the whole direct thing that Mel did, where I sat down and I was very honest and I said, you know, I've really enjoyed your company so far, but...
Your breath smells.
He did, actually. And I tried that, and actually, he reacted in the way that you did and went, you don't mean that? I'm going to give you 24 hours to think about this.
No! Was that the one that smelt of fish?
Was it? It took a lot of fish oil, yes. So I've tried that approach, and now it got so bad that in the end it took weeks to finally draw a line on this relationship, if you could have even called it that. And then it just got really embarrassing because I kept bumping into him in the street and just blanking him because I couldn't handle it anymore. Horrible. And that's bad because then I thought, oh, actually, I'm behaving in a way that I don't like. I'm being rude.
Being rude.
But I had tried so nicely to dump him.
Though, is it?
No, I'm not proud of myself, Coleen.
There's no nice way to dump someone. Have you done that thing where you've gone, you're like, I'll phone you, they've given you the number, and then you don't phone? I've done that, and I've also given out my number with one digit wrong.
Oh, totally, yeah. Yeah, that's a great one.
That's a brilliant one. Wrong with that giving number out thing.
You do jiggy.
But I also do that. I do that phone number thing. I've told you, Tim goes, darling, why don't you just have your phone number tattooed on your head for when you go out and it'll save you all that time spent. And then I come back from a party going, oh, phew, I didn't give my number away. Phone, beep, beep. Hiya, lovely to meet you last night. Every time. I should do the digit wrong thing. Oh,
digits wrong always, and maybe honesty is the best policy.
Honesty, I'm all about honesty.
And maybe stop at 4 bottles of wine so you don't get the digit.
Oh, if we could only be Saint Coleen, how lovely it would be.